this friend of mine, I always say to my mom. And one thing my mom always tells me is, make sure if you have to go and take your friend out, make sure you go and ask the parents. This. And back then I couldn't even look at somebody that I do not know in the eye. I was like those people that, in high school when some people, you call them the backseaters in the bus. And as soon as they get in the bus, backseat. And unfortunately, I was one of those people. And before I came to know the Lord, the only people I hang around with are the people that I know. And if I don't know you, sorry about it. I can talk to people. But thank God I got saved. And this morning we have a family page. Just the three of us brothers and our mom and our wives. And she mentioned something this morning and that I burst out laughing, and she said, "Oh, this family is getting talkative." But when you're in the Lord, you can't just sit quietly and wait for things to happen. You have to stand up and proclaim the name of Jesus. You can't just go to a place and then sit quietly, then people are looking at you. "Oh, is he a Christian? No, I think he's a Muslim. No, Hindu." You can't do that. As a Christian, you have to stand up and proclaim the name of Jesus. And back to my story. And this friend of mine, she was a very smart friend. And then, this friend of mine, she became my wife. And then, the amazing thing was, I was talking to her, and the words that I was telling her, and this is part of my message. I had to go and ask my mother for permission to marry her, not the father. Yeah. And when I finally got the permission to marry her, there's two types of showing your excitement. There's one type is you in your face type. You just go yes. But I have the other one, the yourself one. I want to always does. That is totally said it's. That's the one I had. The to myself type excitement. And what the amazing thing was, she became my wife. We have children. And that's something that I never dreamt of. Growing up, the only thing that was in my mind, what I did was, in the place where I was, that's where I was looking at my future. Oh, these people are robbers. And even before we got married, she categorized my friends. She named some of them big robber, small robber. Because of the time when she's watching the news, "Hey, is that your friend?" One day coming, he said, "My friend sitting there. Or we're going to town, somebody just runs along, jumps into the car. Run away, please." I have to try to tell you why. Get off and run away. And that's how, in that place, I was looking at my future. And as a kid, growing up, we want to be macho, right? And we're looking at all these people. Man, I want to be like that person. Getting chased around the place, and but only the getting chased around is the part we were looking at. We don't see the part when they get caught and get beaten. But for God to use somebody, He always bring people not from high places, not those people that He will, but not always. He'll use the people that are very low, that people look down on. Those are the people that God will raise up. And today I just want to honor my wife. I just want to thank her for bringing me down to sit in the talk. I never dreamt of coming to sit in the talk because growing up I knew that that's how I was going to be raised in, that's how I'm going to die. But it never happened. When God calls you, He's going to pull you right out from there and plant you somewhere else. Your plans are not God's plan. God has His own plan for your life. And looking to the future of 2017, I want you, when I'm sharing this, I want you this, you claim what you want for 2017. Like I said before, be part of the team, don't get left behind. When the move of God comes, you have to be in it. And if you're not, sorry. A few weeks ago, and until yesterday, the last question I asked was key. I was asking you, what do you think? What can you tell me of Jesus being born in a manger? Like all the answers to that question, even if you're thinking about that question, your answer is not wrong, but it's not right either. And all the people that I asked, except one, my wife, she's the only one that gave me a different answer. But all the other people that I asked, they told me, I think Jesus was being born in a manger. It was wrong. But the answer my wife gave me was, because He's the Son of God. That's why He was born in a manger. And I just want to read from Galatians chapter 4, verse 7. This is the answer to the question that I asked. Chapter 4, verse 4. Sorry. Chapter 4, verse 4 to 7. If you were suffering in 2016, I want you to know that your suffering is going to end in 2017. If you were struggling in 2016, your struggle is going to end in 2017. The only thing you have to do is to step up and go with the flow. Where God is taking you, the direction that God is leading you. And this is the answer to the question that I was asking about. But when the completion of the time came, God sent His Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, so that we might receive adoption as sons. And because you are sons, God has sent the Spirit of His Son into the hearts, crying, Abba, Father. So you are no longer a slave, but a son. And if a son, then an heir through God. You going through your suffering, that's normal. That's part of God's plan. Jesus being born on a manger, it was not, you don't have to feel sorry for it. You know, it was God's timing. Let me put it this way. You know, if God wanted Jesus to be born in a hotel or somewhere so posh, He can do it. You know, but He chose the manger. It was in God's timing. You know, nothing, Him being born in a manger was not something that just happened. God allowed it to happen. You know, and you suffering now, at the right time, when God sees, you know, okay, this is it. You'll be receiving blessing. It's going to come at the right time. You know, and one thing that's happening now in C3 Lotok, you know, that's amazing. You know that we are praying. You know, healing just come. Ooh, let's right in your hand. You don't have to go and look for it. You don't have to go and ask somebody else, somewhere else, to pray for you. It's right here on Monday. People are praying. That's why I was saying, you know, I want you to come, jump into the move of God. You know, when God moves you through Lotoka this way, be in it. When God takes you through Lotoka that way, be in it. Or even the movement that you're in. When God is moving, I want you to move in that movement. You know, in another translation, it says in verse 4, but when the right time came, God sent His Son, born of a woman, subject to the law. Don't dwell on your past. That's what the devil wants you to remember. The day that you were at your lowest. You know why the devil doesn't want you to remember the devil always take you back to your past when you were at your lowest. He doesn't want you to discover who you are in Christ. Our God is just too great. Great is your God. No, He will not let you suffer forever. He will not let you get sickness forever. He will not let you struggle forever. You know, in Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord." So if you are struggling, that's God's plan for you to struggle. It's all in the blueprint of your life. Oh, He's gonna struggle from here to here. God already walked through your lifetime. He knows exactly when you're going to suffer, when you're going to get your healing. Now, the only thing that you have to do is to rely on Him. Hold on to Him. Because at the right time, He's going to take away that suffering. You know, and He has plans for you to prosper. Plans not to harm you. And I like this, the last part. Plans to give you hope and a future. 2017 is our year. You know, I don't see failure. I don't want to see failure. I just don't want to see struggle. You know, as a family, this year we've set a target that, you know, this year we're going to be prosperous. But the other side to it is, you know, when you start getting committed to church, when you start getting committed to your ministry, you know, you start supporting your senior pastor, everything just falls in line. You know, and if God says, okay, I'm going to bless Podipati this week. You know, if God said it, nobody else can stop it. Not even the devil. That's amazing thing about this God. Only you and I can stop that blessing by turning away from Him. You know, and I want to, from this week, you start proclaiming Jeremiah 29:11 over your life, and every time you wake up. I want you to start claiming what God has for you for this year. And the reason why I was saying something exciting happening in this church, it happened to me. To be honest with you, there's something about this church build that's really exciting me. And again, I get excited in my own way. I don't show people that I'm happy, but to myself type. Not the one Makiti has the chops and yes. In 2017, in 2016, the one thing that I pushed my wife to do was I wanted to pay off our resin bill. No matter what, I want this resin bill gone by 2016. And we were, while paying for our resin bill, we had some other things to pay, and the best one that I'm paying for is sponsoring Henry. We're sponsoring a kid up in Niagara, and his name is Henry. And we wanted to make sure that we paid everything off. The kid that we were sponsoring, we wanted to pay it off before 2017 comes. And just before Christmas, we paid off our resin bill. We paid off everything that we had to pay for 2016. And then here I was sitting and wondering, because I was working full time, like every day, getting less sleep. I made sure that I had to spend time with my family, so I have to take them out. And here I was sitting, hotel room, rental car, the food, and food in the hotels are expensive. And but when the day came, because we had honored our resin bill, we honored everything that we had to pay for. God made everything. He set everything right. Everything fell in line. When it was time for us to go, we ended up taking our own car. And we filled it from here. The fuel we filled, it was blessed. We paid for it, but God blessed that fuel. It took us down to the hotel we went to, and it was far away. We went there, then my brother was there, and he was driving around with the car. We never had to fill the car until New Year's. That's going down to Singatoka, staying there, coming to Singatoka, shopping, go back and do some running around there. We never had to fill I was telling my wife, hey, look at the fuel, it's still full, even when we reach the Warwick. That's how God prepared. Because we honored our resin bill. We honored what we had in the church. And even if you haven't paid off your resin bill, I want you to start paying now. There are things that's coming, that God is looking at. That, okay, you are honestly paying for your resin bill. I'm going to do something great for you that you can't even explain. That's exactly what happened to me. My car had a full tank going from here to Singatoka, coming back, and then I had to fill again. Not only that, when we went to check in, my brother told me, don't check in, why don't you come and stay in my quarters? Because, he's a manager in that hotel, so his house was big. Everything that they had in the hotel was in his room too. So, okay, said. And when we were staying there, he told us, okay, you guys go and eat in the restaurant. And while eating in the restaurant, when we were staying there, we were only paying 50% of what the actual cost of food was. You know, it was just so amazing. It was amazing how God did it. You know, if God can do it for us, there's no reason why He can do it for you. You know, if God can see that nothing, when He wants to bless you, there's nothing that's going to stop you. That's going to stop Him from pouring a blessing on you. Even if you use an umbrella like this to try to stop the blessing is just going to come. Drop an umbrella and twist. You just can't contain it. Stop dwelling on the past. Dwell on the future. Dwell on the now. Because when God moves, you just have to jump in and go with the flow. Like I said, you will run out of things to say when God starts blessing you. You know, when God is in the process of blessing His people, don't be left behind. If you want to be in it, you just have to wait to receive it. Go with the flow. Jump into what God has for you. You know, like I was telling you, this church building, one thing that I have in my heart, I want to be part of this church building. That's how exciting it is for me. That's how I'm looking at this church building. I want to be part of a team that's in this church building. You know, for 2017 to get interesting for you, start writing down words of encouragement for yourself. Write down memory verses in your house. Start speaking God's word into your family, into your work, into your marriage, into your finance, into your school, into your ministry, into your church, and even to your senior pastor, into your leaders. Start speaking positive words into yourself and even to your children. And you know why I'm stressing why word speaking into your life and into the things that you're going through is very important. 2 weeks ago, Pastor Mike stood here and he said he asked some people to write down the things that they want to happen for them in 2017. The reason why I'm stressing, you speak words of knowledge into your children, speak words of knowledge into your marriage, into your family, into your work, into your school. This is why in John 1:1 it clearly says it. In the beginning was the word. The same word that you have to speak into your family. And this word was with God. And the word was God. It took me a long time to get this. And I was just reading over and over this verse, and I was like, man, what does this thing actually mean? When you're speaking memory verses into your children, you know what you're doing? You're speaking that word that was with God. That word was God. You're planting God into the lives of your children. You're planting God into the place where you're working. You're planting God into the place of your ministry. You're planting God into your family. And just yesterday, I was just reading through on. My wife sent me a Bible message. I don't know, a long time ago. And yesterday was the only day that I had time to read. And this is from John chapter 5 verse 7. But if you remain in me, and my words remain in you, you may ask for anything, and it will be granted. Again, church, words. If you remain in me, and my words remain in you. You know, when the enemy tries to steal something from you, I like what Pastor Adrian speaks about. When the devil comes, the first thing he's going to take is your joy. You know, so you can be sad. You know what? Today I want to. It's the same thing. You know, when the devil tries to steal something from you, the first thing he's going to come for is the word. You know, because as soon as the devil takes you away from the word, he knows, oh, he's vulnerable. Now I can get him. There's nobody that can stop him. Now I can stop all the blessing that's going to him. And just cut out everybody from him. That's what the devil will do as soon as he takes the word out of you. The only thing that's protecting you is the word inside of you. You know, it says the word was God. God was inside you. That's why they say you have the temple of the Lord inside you. You know, God is inside you. The same word that you're speaking over your children, that's God birthed in their life. And in Mark chapter 4 verses 14 to 15, the sower sows the word. These are the ones along the path where the word is sown. When they hear, immediately Satan comes and takes away the word sown in them. This is what the devil is trying to steal from you, the word. He knows how important the word is into your life. No, because if he wants to steal your health, your joy, your peace, your provision, the first thing he'll go for is the word. And without God's word, you'll be lost. You know, the same word that's laying and waiting for you down the 2017 lane is the same word that I'm sharing now. Jesus is just waiting for you to come with him and pick up the cross and carry it with him. You know, he's just waiting for you. You know what? Because when you decide to do that, you know, you're building something inside your heart. You're building the temple of God inside your heart. You're building that word inside of us, inside of you and me. You know, for him to be there, so that the devil will not steal your blessing. The devil will not steal your healing. You know, the devil will not steal your prosperity. And if you want it, if you want the blessing for 2017, you have to start spending time with the Word. Start spending time with God. And once you do, I want you to remember this verse, John chapter 15, verse 7. And it says, remain in me and I in you. You will be fruitful if you remain in me and my words remain in you. Ask whatever you want and it will be done for you. You know,